really worried. I think that's right. If it ain't, it's gonna be right today. Hey y'all. Hello everybody. How y'all doing today? Oh, hello. Hi. Hey, she not me. Sheeta Noel. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Just got back home about 30 minutes ago. I went on our mission like I told y'all I was. That's why I actually got clothes on and combed my hair. Hey T baby. Hey y'all. Hey Kim. Hey everybody. Hola, hola, hola. Y'all all right from class yesterday? Or the day before? Did we have class yesterday? We did. We did. Or the day before. I don't know. Hey auntie. Hola, hola. I just got back from the city. Look at all this gray hair though. Do y'all see it? That's crazy. Y'all didn't gave me all this damn gray hair. I did not have this much gray when I met y'all. Hey, hey, schoolboy, I did not have this much gray. I think y'all did this between y'all and my kids. Cause I think y'all gray didn't went away and mine didn't came more than I had at first. I had to put a hat on today. I did. I think y'all gave me this silver here. What y'all think? Y'all gave it to me, huh? I think y'all did it. I think I can blame y'all. There we go. Ooh. Liz, it's the kisses from Dream. Well, thank you, but I think y'all did this. I think in the first 2 years, this y'all did this. Hey, Pumpkin, you said maybe a little. Yeah, all the yelling and screaming I used to have to do on these here apps. This come from y'all. You said we gave it to each other. That part. Listen, cause baby, I said, wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, Pumpkin. I just got back. Y'all see, I represented our nephew. Y'all nephew. I had to put on the little thing with my shoes. Indeed, had a hat on. You said that's what you wanted. You asked for it. Like I did want to be great, but this happened fast, and it's like I don't ever really pull my hair back that much to know that it's all the way gray almost. But it's about to be red. Probably come tomorrow, or the next day. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I've been lazy, but it's about to be red. It's going away. Until it go all the way white. We almost there. I'm guessing. I got maybe about 7, 8 more inches, and then it'll be white, and then we'll work on getting this to match that. But it's about to be red in just a little bit. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Hey, so hey, we went downtown. We again. People probably think I'm thank you. People probably think I'm crazy because I'm always saying we like y'all there with me, but in spirit y'all is. And again, the people was looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm like we, and of course it's just me. And if anybody walked up to me and said we and it's only them, I'm automatically thinking you're mentally ill. So I would have to clarify the we is me and my community. Because, baby, if you walk up to me and it's only you talking about some weed, I'm going to start stepping back. Because it's only me over there. But it is what it is. But old black folks, baby, they raise that eyebrow every time. Every time they do like that. My community. My community. Hey, this what we do, right? Cause who is you with, and we don't see nobody. You the only one that hopped out the car. You did. Wait a minute. But I will say this. So there wasn't a lot of people. So many people are already gone, and I just drove up and down the streets and stuff that I didn't see probably because the trees and stuff were down. Y'all, it is really really bad for miles and miles. It's not just like, because last time it was so many people and trucks and so much going on, but they've cleared a lot of the streets. Y'all, it's worse than what I thought. Because I couldn't really go that far. I didn't even really have to because people were centrally located. But today I drove around for 2.5 hours down in the area, and it didn't matter what street I went on. It was like some of the streets was blocked before, so I couldn't go down them. Like it's so many red stickers. It's so, and I finally did see the Red Cross, but they down there. They just giving out hot meals. I don't know about hotels. I think they said they are. But what I did was found people that I saw them moving their stuff out. Okay. I saw people moving their stuff out, and I was asking them if they, needed hotel money. Some people did. Some people probably gonna take it and get their storages because they have to be out and have all of their stuff out tomorrow. If they have a red sticker, they can't go back in the house. So whatever they don't get out by 8 o'clock in the morning or whenever it is that those people come by, that's the last day that they're able to be in there. Yeah. So we was able to do about 1,500 today and giving out, like helping families either get a storage or go to a hotel or whatever else. And I want to say this: I saw, because it's always some homeless people somewhere, and so there were some people that had came to the truck last week, right? And right when I was getting ready to leave out the city, and it was just like the last of stuff, the last of the sandwiches and chips and all of that kind of stuff, right? But I still had some 20s in my pocket. So I'm like, you know what? I know that they don't have a place. You can tell that they're homeless. So we just handed out some 20s. They might need some food. You know what I'm saying? Toiletries, whatever. I don't know. So I drove around. We hit all the people that was outside or whatever. And then right when I was getting ready to leave, I saw them all sitting in the parking lot. Now, I didn't know it was the same people. Do you? And mind you, I met them on another street, not where they were or anything, right? Do y'all know they remember me? One man walked up to me and he said, "You was in that U-Haul last week." Sir, I don't even remember you, but hey, how you doing? The one lady with the knot on her head, she said, "I still got my sippy cup too." I said, "Uh-uh." She said, "What you thought this was?" I said, "Oh, okay." Okay. And there was some other people that came. So that made me happy that they remember us, because it's we. It's not just me, it's y'all. Because I told them, this ain't me. This is my community. They came together, whatever else it is. But it made me happy that no matter how many people that they've seen down there, y'all, they remembered us. They remembered us. And that's, to me, a huge thing. A huge, huge thing. So we were able to help some people today, like I said, get either a storage or get a hotel for however long or whatever else, and then just hand some other people that don't have a place to go normally, even outside of this, we was able to hand them a little bit of cash so that they could go get what they needed. So I just want to tell y'all thank you. I really, really do. And one man, he said, "Can I take a picture with you?" I was like, "Sure." "Well, sir, you don't know I already seen you take a picture of me. You took 3 pictures of me because your flash flashed." I just wasn't gonna say nothing. Then he handed his phone to the other man and was like, "Can you take a picture of us?" "Sir, you already got 3. What's your name?" Uh CERCA. The other people asked my name. I don't. Is that crazy? I don't be wanting to tell them. Is it crazy? I don't, not like to be funny or nothing. I just be like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. You know what I mean? I don't. It don't matter. You know. So I don't. It's not like, yeah. I don't want you to put no name to it. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you ain't got to tag us. Nothing. Just just know I'm somebody that care about you and want to make sure you all right. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't want nobody to think I'm acting funny, but my name don't matter. Did you remember my face? That's cool. That's cool. You know? Yeah. Hit them with the what you say this. Exactly, because what you gonna do with that information? Right. Right. But just I just feel like, I don't know. I'd rather you just be happy that, God is blessing you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people tag me in this and tag me in that and don't tag. You don't even got to worry about it. Nope. Are you okay? Is this going to be enough? Because there's people that walked up to me and blessed me and I never knew their name. I know, girl. Auntie about to diet tonight or tomorrow. Because what is this? Y'all did this. This y'all. I had a hat on. And some of it might be the, what you call that? The, that edge control be turning your hair white too. It do. I might have to get the kind that do black or something. Because the one I do, it do be leaving white residue. So, I just ain't got to find none that don't leave, what's the name? I think some of it is the edge control though, dried. You said definitely get it. Recognition goes to the Lord. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. I don't necessarily be wanting people to know. Just know that God looked out. If you prayed today, He came through and answered. Girl, I was gonna say, Diet, you are too beautiful. I like my. Wait now, hold on. You can never be too beautiful for gray. Gray is popping. The only reason I'm not keeping it is because it's not all gray. Once it goes all gray, it's gonna be here. I just don't like this patchiness of it all. I like some of this is edge control, but I want it to be all white like that. If it go all white like that and come on in and not be black and this, I don't like that. It make it look dirty to me. I want pure white. This. I want it to be pure white like that all the way around, and then I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna put some colors on the tip of it. But I just don't like this, like the light dark. I don't like that. I want it to be all gray, pure white. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the pure white because then I'm gonna have like blue tips and green tips. So I'm in an in between stage. So we about to get some red on it. I don't even want salt and pepper pumpkin. I want pure white. Thank you, Mr. Dream Express. Thank you. I want pure white. I don't want salt and pepper. I want this right there, pure white. Ugh, it's gonna be funky too. You hear me? They gonna be like, "Who is this old lady?" Don't worry about it. With these pink tips on this gray hair, is. So that being said, um, I I'm grateful that these last 2 weekends, you know what I'm saying, we was able to help some people out. Um, I don't know what the next thing we gonna have to do is, but I'm excited that for almost 3.5 years now, come what July, we'll be at this 3.5 years straight. 3.5 years straight. And I didn't have to like go get no other vehicle. God told me to go to AutoZone. Y'all, the cap on my engine wasn't on. That's why I don't know how that came off either, which is crazy. I did take it off, but I know I put it back on, but it's didn't feel. I don't know. Anyway, so I figured out I didn't have no power steering, which was, well, it was low. And so it was a couple of simple fixes, and we got it together, and I was able to push on down there. So I'm grateful because that's why I didn't take my car last time because it's been like leaking all of this stuff, and I guess it might have unscrewed or came loose or whatever. So I was able to get some oil and do that, and God let us. I just prayed. I was like, God, please let me get down here and get back. That's all I'm worried about. I'll worry about the rest of it. Just let me get down here and get back. Hey, yeah. So real excited about that. He is, because I was like, God, I thought my transmission was going out. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this car? God said, just go to the auto zone. And I went and got everything taken care of. So I was happy. Pushed it right on down there. We was able to help some people. And then I talked to the guy that I told y'all. He said he's going to get an excavator to try to help. Because what one of the men told me, he said, now it's not so much that they need things, but they need help cleaning up their space. That's what's going on now, is they need help cleaning up. You know what I mean? Moving all the branches, getting all of the debris out. Because a lot of them are tarped up or boarded up. Not all, but you know, the ones that are trying to save their properties, they got boards up to the windows. They got tarps for the most part, and they're cleaning out like all of the, you know, the stuff that's ruined and throwing it out. So I don't know about lifting no heavy stuff. I said, God, I don't know. I might be able to volunteer about 3 hours of manual labor, but this body don't move like it used to. So we gonna see. Might try to go down there like maybe sometime this week. Monday, hey pumpkin, Monday or Tuesday, not to no, maybe I don't know. One day this week when it's not gonna be raining, and try to help some people clean up. You know, get some trash bags and just move some branches. I mean, I got saws and stuff, so if nothing else, I can help cut the branches down. I don't got a chainsaw, but I got some stuff that I can cut through if I need to. You know, I got circular saws and they work too. So who knows? Hey, y'all all right from class from yesterday? Yeah, right. You're welcome. So that's what I'm thinking is clean up now. Is what they need. That's what the few people that I was able to actually sit and talk to, that's what they need. They need help with cleanup. So y'all know I'm not too much of moving big stuff around, but I go down there and help. So that's that. Now, how many of you started your homework? Hello. Anybody? Anybody start their homework? Or y'all still nursing y'all wounds from our last class? What's going on? Because y'all was throwing vegetables and stuff at me yesterday. Y'all ain't did that in a long time. And it wasn't just one person, it was several. Okay. How about you, Rika? She not me. What y'all do? She the Noel? Auntie, you didn't start your homework? What happened? I missed the question, sis. I said, did y'all start y'all homework from yesterday? Dang it, missed it. I gotta do the rewatch. Nothing planned yet. Just the research. That's starting the homework. Yep. Okay. Okay. However, whatever part you started at, you still in recovery. I got another beating this morning. Oh, okay. Good job. Good job. I talked to my friend last night. He said his apartments was messed up, except for his apartment. I said, you were praying. He said, heck yeah. That part. That part. That part. I still haven't found which one of our family members lost their roof. Still. Man, I popped in class yesterday and popped right back out. Wait a minute, what? And popped right back out. You sound like you was giving a good old beat. Not popped in and popped out. Alert! We got a deserter. Ain't that something? You came in and heard from. Oh, okay. I found it. Prepare to be sick of me. Sure did. You said, oh Lord, and did, Rika? And did, sure did, family, prepare to be sick of me. Y'all gonna wake up in here today. Mm-hmm. She was right there. I said, no, where have she gone? You said it is. Mm-hmm. Get on up. Wake on up. We getting back to drill sergeant days. Uh-oh. You said come in on the part where you was going hard on living in sin. You want to know what's crazy? Y'all niece didn't even watch our class, and she called me today and said, Mom, I'm going to be scheduling a weekly Bible study with you, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. She said, because if TD Jakes know all that word, and I don't want to go to hell. I said, right. That's what I be talking about. Hey. She said, I'm going to need my private session. I'm going to go on and set my appointment. She said I shouldn't have to, but I am. You'll want to learn as much word as you can. It's important. Hey, Pumpkin. Mm-hmm. So, she said, I was going to go to church, and then I just thought about it. I could have Bible study with you. She said, because I really don't be learning nothing. I said, well, amen. You said, tell Niecy Pooh to stay out my head. Listen, I don't know where it came from. She said she listened to Sarah Jakes this morning, and then she called me. Listen, that part, oh, okay. You said, we go my son asking me about, So your son asked you about Bible study? Come on in, nephew. Come on in there. They listening. They seeing. You hear me? They seeing. That's funny because I just talked to you about her. Talked to her about you. She was talking about she going to Texas. I said, well, you got an auntie in Texas. And do. I said, and she looked like she have a good time from what I seen her and Queen hanging out. She talking about she might come down there, her and the baby or whatever. I said, well, let me know where you going because you got family members. But if I call her, she gonna say, yep, we sure did. Just talked about you yesterday. I said, and if you gonna that part, listen. I said, you got an auntie there. I was telling them, we got family members now. Mom, I don't need you I said, hey, we got people that I know is going to take, you'll be all right in their presence. Just tell me where you going. She was talking about going to Florida. I said, we got a few people there. She talking about going to Michigan. I said, we got some folks up there too. Queen and just a few other people. Like, you going to Illinois? We got, Mari. I said, if you going to Chicago, we got auntie. Like, where is you going? Just tell me. Where is you going? When I got a whooping, you said when I get a whooping, I leave. But when that conviction hit, I'll be back in class again. This part, I sure did. I said, honey, y'all got family members everywhere now. We ain't got to go to no city and don't know nobody. Yeah, it's people everywhere. Do you hear me? Everywhere we could go, it's somebody. So you just let me know. And I'll be talking to folks. You hear me? It's not a game. Show talked about you yesterday. She talking about taking a trip and moving. And I said, well, whoa, where are you going? Wait a minute. I'm going to have my girls do the assignment as well. That lesson was right on time. This is the thing. You know I was hoping y'all spread it. You know I was hoping that. I was hoping some of y'all best friends, grandma, cousins, uncles and aunties, the lady at work that seems to keep going through the same pattern of frustration with whatever or whoever, type it up if you need to put it together. I hope y'all spread it because one, it teaches people patience and understanding that everything don't take the same amount of time. Everybody's not going to get it the first time you tell them, the second time, but God will show you through nature about people in real life. Y'all see, I be referring to people as animals and circles and all kinds of shapes and everything. Oh, you a circle person. And you got a little bit of weasel in you. And sometimes you slimy like a snail. Oh, okay, so now I know who I'm dealing with. I got to watch you. So you a circle slimy weasel? Like, yeah. People are a lot like the elements around you. For real. And they will live. I'm for real. Y'all about to see when y'all do this assignment. I'm putting you in as a little weasel. You are a circle slimy weasel. Got it. Got it. That's all I needed to know. I'm for real. If you think about it, right? There was always going to be something in nature that you can tie to human attributes or human behavior. That's why we could say you crazy as a Betsy bug, because Betsy, have you ever looked at Betsy bugs like running all over? They be running into each other, running all over each other, just chaos. You see? Uh oh. I'm gonna let y'all have that. You see what I'm saying? So you will be dealing with a person and be frustrated because you haven't taken the time to learn their patterns. You haven't taken the time to learn their triggers. And so it really just be stressing you out. That's why I told y'all, anybody I'm around, like if you in my personal space, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch you for the first 3 to 6 months you around me. Because you ain't about to drive me crazy because you crazy. I did a prayer assignment with my cousin where we write down people who hurt us and people we love and things we want from God, and she loved it. Oh, a lot of really. Come on in, then. Come on in, baby girl. And counting up the cost of sin. Ooh, so you just gonna smack it down like that? You just took it and smacked it down like that? Well, go ahead then, baby girl. You said we ain't got time to wait. We just gonna go through all of this and then we'll go back and we'll touch on it when we need to. But I gotta go and put this medicine in there now. That's good. That's good. But you know what? These exercises can be vital to a person's transition. You hear me? Vital tools. And they're so simple, but they can get you to the roots. Remember I said we always talk about what's wrong, right? But we never ask who hurt you. Because what's wrong is just the after effects of what happened. Show did been busting her head. She wants me to talk to her siblings now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, clock it. Go ahead and clock it then. Come on in. That's what I'm talking about. Look at my baby. Is. I'm proud of you. Come on in. She said, now she want me to talk to them. Good job. You know why? Because she sees that the information that you have is what, Pumpkin? It's valuable. Very valuable. Do you hear me? And it's going to help a lot of people because they going to give it to somebody and they going to give it to somebody and they're going to be like, hey, you need to. You hear me? You hear me? It's a real thing. I'm excited. That makes me happy. She on the way to healing. You hear me? And she going to help other people heal too. That's the thing about when you go ahead and you do the work, then you can be Harriet or Harry Tubman, and you can lead people out of the same darkness, the same troubles. Yes, Mom, I just thank God He is moving. Come on. Girl, listen, He will give you the tools. One thing I learned from being here, you have shown me that life has so much more to offer than what we have been taught. Yeah, it makes me happy too. Listen, this the thing, right? When God restores you, people cannot be around you and not be restored. And we talked about this. They gonna go away. If they are not looking for restoration, they gonna move. And the reason they gonna move is because God knows that you could be pouring all of that into somebody else. So He'll let you sit with a person for a time. And this is when you start hitting brick walls. That just means He got another person. It ain't that you're supposed to stop. That's just not where you're supposed to be right now. But when you get into a person's life and they ready, it ain't difficult. It is not difficult. I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna have some difficult times, but they be open to receive it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to do the transition first. We have to listen. We have to, because think about this. If you sick and you get around people, what happens? If you one person and you're really sick, 2 to 6 of those people are going to catch whatever you have. What if that's hatred, bitterness, unforgiveness, backbiting? That's a spiritual sickness. And the more you're around it, the more you're infected with it. Okay? It's contagious. So if you get around people that are healing, what happens? You start to heal. Because healing is infectious too. When people say that you don't say the same thing every time you call them, they start to question what's different. You hear me? And then they want to know. Now, they might not always receive it right off the bat, but once they see that you don't change back, oh yeah, they want to know. They want to know because they know you, especially if they've been around you for a long time. Anybody can do something for 6 months. That ain't hard. Anybody can even do something for a year, but it's hard to fake it for 3. It's hard to fake change for 3 years, for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? You gonna crack at some point in time. You hear me? But when you are really changing and not know, you ain't got to tell everybody. You ain't got to say nothing. Just do it. How many of y'all went and announced, oh, you didn't say nothing. You just came to class every day. Or every other day, or watch the rewatch, or whatever it was. When y'all started y'all transition, you didn't have to stand in front of no church and tell nobody, I'm coming back to the Lord. Now you got everybody watching you to see if you gonna fall. Come on. You just came in and learned. You just came in and learned. And people started to see the change. Y'all came in and told me. People started pointing out to y'all kids, spouses, people you work with. They noticed the change and you didn't have to tell nobody nothing. They came and told you that you changed. You hear me? They started seeing the change and probably before you did. For real. Like you noticed it, but other people seen it in real life. Come on, quiet, girl. That part. That part. Yeah. And look, it's been 3 years now. Some of y'all 2 years, some of y'all a year and a half, some of y'all 6 months. But look at how your life has changed. And look at how you've been able to sow seeds into other people. Right? Didn't announce anything and had several times. Oh, you different now. Oh, you heard several times. Oh, you different now. I said the Lord does wonders when you give your life to Him. Come on. Come on. That part. And I ain't got to tell you nothing. I don't have to tell you anything. I don't gotta tell you nothing. I'm just gonna work on it quietly or in here behind closed doors and you'll see it. You will see it. And that's why I said, like, it ain't nothing wrong with church. But I feel like sometimes you cannot get what you need there. Not all of them. Some churches you can. But the things that you need to study in depth, the things that you need to work on in depth are the things you really cannot talk about in a service. When they're having Bible studies, like some of the stuff that come through here, we could never in church. But these are the things people be struggling with. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that people, they have questions about. And who's going to answer them if the leadership don't? I used to be loud and brag about what I did, but But now all I do is go out and let my dad speak. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You ain't got to say nothing. I prefer to work on it quietly because people will try to poke holes and test to see. Ooh, come on. Come on, Sarah. And that's why I said, I don't need no, you don't need to watch me. Watch you. Watch you. I'm working on me every day. I'm not trying to be better than you. I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. Period. Oh, I thought you shouldn't have thought. Why is you thinking about my progress? Unless you trying to help foster it alone. You waiting to see me fail? You waiting to see me mess up? You waiting to see me back where I used to be? Well, keep on waiting. Keep on then. Because I don't live at that address no more. So you can keep knocking on the door. Ain't nobody going to answer. At least, I mean, somebody might answer, the new tenants, but I don't live over there. I do not live over there. I told y'all what y'all niece did. One of my old friends tried to get in contact with me, and she said, no, when y'all come around, my mama be stressed out. Have a nice life. I'm going to pray for you. I said, this girl is crazy. Crazy. You hitting on what I just thought about reading in Hosea 4 this morning. Listen, the Holy Ghost and the work that it does and God's word, it speaks for itself. All I did was tell y'all. God say send it out. It ain't going to come back void. And it don't. Because I can see the change in you all. And shoot, y'all done seen a little bit of change in me. I'm a lot calmer than I used to be. Thank you, Jesus. Because I used to be, it was bad. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. You hear me? Sometimes we need that, right? But you got to think about it. Would you rather God let you do whatever you want to do? Would you rather not hear that small, still voice? Would you rather him not throw stumbling blocks in your way and just let you run? I told you, you're going to get used to having a, what you call that? Being in a playpen. You're going to be grateful for those parameters that are around you that you used to be trying to hop over. And look, now, y'all ain't trying to break out the playpen. You don't even want to go nowhere if he don't want you to go. You want me to go over there with him? Is it a good idea? How long do you want me to stay? You asking all kind of questions, whereas before you just would have went. You just would have been there. You just would have took the trip. You just would have bought it. You just, whatever it is, you can soak God more so your life is better. You actually go to the word looking for answers and not a quick fix. You know what I mean? It's different now. You love him and you don't want to disappoint him. Not that you just scared because you don't want to go to hell. No, God, you have been so good to me. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to make you feel like what you did for me is nothing or whatever else it is. So you learn to appreciate him more, and it changed. You said this, and it changes the way that you move. Because somebody that you love, you don't keep hurting them. Somebody that you love, you don't keep disappointing them. Somebody that you love, you find out what they love and what they don't like because you care. See, before, he said, I loved you before you loved me. And a lot of people say, Jesus loved me, but do you love him? Hello? Who said that? Who said that? Hello? He loved the dogs and the maggots too, but do you love him? That's what we need to know. Only going to church without reading is like taking a test after only reading the cliff notes instead of the assigned book. Come on. This is what I want. So I know it's what he wants to do this. Yeah. Excuse me, yes, seek his guidance so that we don't go outside of his will, and his word makes so much more sense now. Yes, so much clarity. This, I don't think I understood how much God loved me until I got here. Well, that made me happy. It does. I used to be so ready to go, argumentative. I'm way more patient now. I just exit quietly and pray now. I love it for me. Me too. It's so peaceful. It is. I be seeing God handling it, and I don't have to do a thing, girl. And that's why you be like, yeah, I don't care. Can you please just move to the left? I don't want to argue with you or nothing. Can you just go away, please? I don't want. I don't want nothing to bring tension. Unless God need me to be in this situation, I don't want it. And I will tell you something, and then I'm gonna run to the restroom. When we go to TikTok, it shows me that God really did put a spirit of peace over our class. Our class is so laid back now. You know what I'm saying? Not that it wasn't before, because we still had a good time, but it's a really peaceful place. His words speak volumes, and they hit different now. I'm in a different place, like you said. I don't live where you used to live at that part. Uh huh. You hear me? You can come here and learn peacefully. Now, yeah, I'll be yelling sometimes, but it's a very peaceful place. You know what I mean? Like, it really, I didn't even, I mean, I realized how chill it was, but when we went back over there the last couple of days, I'm like, oh, yeah, our classes is chill for real. It's not too much drama. We don't have it. It's like all the drama filled people is gone. Like, I weeded them out. The people that want me to keep repeating crazy stuff and all that, the guy just weeded them out. He did, which made it so that we can learn more, which makes me super excited. Very, you know, and our numbers are smaller, but God is still blessing us to do what we started out doing. I mean, everything it worked out for our good. That's what I'm gonna say. Hey, Jamila, it worked out for our good. It definitely did, and I'm grateful. You know, we've been able to help, and not just financial or whatever. Like, the things that we have learned here together, not just my teaching, y'all teaching me, the information we've been able to get out about insurance, just everything, sales, whatever, anything, all the information that has come here. Did I get the message I sent you with the new book? No, ma'am. No, no, but I can look and see which email you sent it to. It's so real and genuine. You made everything so clear for God's guidance. I love you for everything that you helped me with and still helping me with. Y'all help me. Y'all help me with a lot of stuff. This is my big comfy couch. Yes, I love that place. I love it. The clock, girl. Quit playing with me, Sarah. Don't make me lay down on this ground. Oh, you sent it to the post office? Okay. I think they open. I might go up there today. No, some told me to stop in there this morning, too. I think they might be closed. I'm going to go in the morning. Thank you. I got you. Oh, you sent it on the phone? No. No, I didn't. I got to check my other phone. You know, y'all on my other one. It's a TED Talk. Okay. Okay. I'll check it when I get off of here. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. You got us over here trained, not even to answer questions. Seeking you shall find that part. That part. And do the Lord got y'all trained. I didn't make the curriculum. I didn't come up with that. He made me learn. And then the what do you call them? The drill sergeant. Somebody had to teach the drill sergeant had to be a drill sergeant. So the drill sergeant had to go through the training before the private. Right? Ain't that how it worked? We got military people here. Sergeant Major had to go through the same training at some point in time, right? That the private had to go through. So that way they know, you out of line. Go on back and do it again. Right? Door knocking class. He's probably still be around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. So y'all get to get knocked around in a group. I had to do it by myself. Listen, I had to do it by myself. Oh, shoot. Or send me the recipe. You hear me? One of the two. Listen. This is why I said this is going to be the hardest thing, one of the hardest things you ever had to do. but it's going to be the most rewarding, and not necessarily in things. Your quality of life will get better. Can you raise your hand if your quality of life has gotten better? Has your sleep gotten better? Like you said, you don't jump too quick, so that means you're not mad all the time. That means you're not irritated all the time. You said you were in training. Listen, you hear me? Your quality of life has gotten better. And that's God. As soon as you start, the word is medicine, y'all. We was all sin sick in one way or another. And every time you read something and it brought tears to your eyes, or it made you question, "Ooh, do I do that? Am I like that?" Any of that, that was medicine. Finally sleep without meds for the first time in 10 years. Come on now. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm talking about right there. That, excuse me, all of that, your quality of life gets better. And that's why when people say, "Oh, you need to be doing this and you need to be doing that," I'm going to do exactly what they tell me to do. Because when I listen to y'all, yeah, my stuff be jacked up. And I'm not saying y'all, I'm saying getting advice from just everywhere. Like, it's okay to get advice, but make sure you go to God first. Make sure you go to him first, and he'll send something. Not chin checked, but sin checked. Listen, that part. That part. That's just like if you went to beauty school, if you have any type of trade or whatever it is that you went to school to do, you know, somebody gonna come in. Rika, when we was in beauty school, we had our instructors come in and they gonna check our cuts. If we doing relaxers or perms, they gonna check to make sure our partings is correct. Down by the ear here and all of this, right? Then they gonna lift it up, make sure your guard, just everything. If you work in mechanics, you got somebody that's gonna come by and check the bolts and make sure that you pull the filter out. Whatever it is that you do, it was somebody that had to go first that became a teacher to teach you. Now, guess what? Guess what's happening now? Student teachers. Hello. Mm-hmm. Y'all done sat down now. And just like that baby said, Antoinette, now she's teaching the very, come on. Come on. And make disciples go. You said y'all making disciples now? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It was 12, and then it was however many, and then it was 72, and then it was too many to count. Hello. Sent them out 2 by 2 to make what? More disciples. To spread the word. And to teach people long enough so that they can go teach others. Making disciples, children of the Lord Jesus Christ. This part. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's why he said, "Come and learn of me." You got to sit down and be taught first. Right? People be so concerned with what their gifts are. Baby, you need to learn how to use it. How do you learn how to use it? You got to pick up the manual. The manual is the Bible and all of these books where God going to take you. Perms in 9 sections, ear to ear. This part, Tiff. Come on. Come on. Listen. And you better not put that big roller right there. You better get the little ones. Y'all know the ones, the half rollers. They go right in there. And some people's head is wider right there. So you try to stretch it. Because some people's head is bigger back here. And so then those 2 sections might end up being 2 small sections. You said, yep, the short ones. Come on. Because everybody's head ain't shaped the same. Some people head flat against the back. So it's going to be a broader thing or a curve. And then you got to put it right on that thing because it's going to look crazy if you curl it and cut it wrong. Hey, baby, listen. No, I don't mess with no cuts. I can do it if I need to, but yeah, it's not my, yep. Now you give me some irons and a comb and some needles, I got you. But them cuts, you might want to go somewhere. I can do a blunt and, maybe a 45 or something, yeah, maybe. But don't count on it. I'm gonna curl it and make it look good, but this side might be a little bit longer than this side. Yep, yep, yep. This part more circumference at the nape. Listen, y'all already know what it is. You never know. Then some people they skin move, it's real loose, so you gotta watch for that, right? If they got a loose scalp or a tight scalp, it can mess your haircut up too. Cause when you pull it, the skin moves, so then the cut won't be right. Y'all know about the loose skin people? Y'all know. I always like doing color and perms. I can cut, but prefer not to. This. You said, dude. Girl, you be so mad you gonna cut that hair and be like, not your scalp that came up 2 inches off this. Don't pull this too hard. Cause it's gonna be a rainbow cut in just a minute. Calling rolling scalps. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Them stretchy. Listen. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back because I want to talk to you about something else. I'll be right back. Give me a few seconds. So, have y'all seen all this going on in Israel? Yeah, y'all know it's begun, right? Like it's really begun. All that we've been talking about, us studying about Iran and China and going into depth in ancient Mesopotamia. Yeah. I reposted a lady's video. I don't know if some of y'all got to see it. I'm going to try to repost it. Play it for y'all real quick. I said, well, hopefully it's on this device and not my other one. I got a few of them actually. God's word has been unsealed in these end times, and what year tribulation starts. We're going to start in Daniel chapter 12, verses 4 and 9. I'm going to say I don't agree with her on what day the tribulation starts, but just listen to the video.
But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the word.
Do y'all think that in the last 3 to 4 years, knowledge about the Bible and just biblical things has increased? You hear more people talking about the Bible than 4 or 5 years ago.
Words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. And that time is now. We're going to start in Daniel chapter 9, verse 24. 70 weeks are determined upon thy people and upon thy holy city, to finish the transgression and to make an end of sins and to make reconciliation for iniquity and to bring in everlasting righteousness and to seal up the vision and prophecy and to anoint the most holy.
This morning.
70 weeks. Now Jeremiah chapter 25, verses 12 through 13. And it shall come to pass when 70 years are accomplished that I will punish the king of Babylon and that nation, saith the Lord, for their iniquity in the land of the Chaldeans, and will make it perpetual desolations. And I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah hath prophesied against all the nations. When we look up the Hebrew words for 70 weeks, in the original Hebrew, it stated Shaboam, Shaboam, 70. And what this is referencing is Jubilees. A Jubilee is 49 years. The Jubilee countdown began in 1407 BC, when Israel crossed the Jordan and entered into the Promised Land. The Jubilee always starts in September or October when the new year starts for Israel. If you
remember that. September, October is normally I can't think of what it's called, but it's also a time of harvest. I can't think of the word right now.
Multiply 70 times 49, you get 3,430 years. If you add 3,430 years to 1407.
Do y'all remember when we were studying? One of our first competitions we had is how much time from Adam until the flood, and then from the flood to Jesus, and from Jesus until now. Do y'all remember that was one of our giveaways? That was like one of our first giveaways that we did. Our trivia question things is to find out how much time between this and this and this, so we could kind of see where we were. Y'all remember that? It's very important.
BC, you will come to 2025. The 70th Jubilee will end September the 22nd, 2025, on the Feast of Trumpets.
September the 22nd. 9/22. On the Feast of Trumpets. Interesting. What's our magic number here? Oh, and we know 9 is divine intervention, honey. Crazy. Let's go.
Or Rosh Hashanah. The day before this new year is September the 21st, 2025, which is the International Day of Peace by the UN.
I need you to go back. And I need you to hear what she just said, because it's important.
Shana. The day before this new year is September the 21st, 2025, which is the International Day of Peace by the UN. The United Nations just posted this. 2025 is the International Year of Peace and Trust. And we know.
What does that mean? Right, Rico? When they get to hollering peace, it's going to be what? Not peace. Oh, come on, Rika. Oh, okay.
In 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3, it says, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. On September the 26th of this year, the EU is co-hosting a meeting and is expected to push for renewed peace efforts and a two-state solution for Israel and Palestine once and for all. In the document that it talks about this meeting, it says, for both peoples to live side by side in peace and security. We're literally watching Bible prophecy unfold right before our eyes. Amos chapter 1 verse 6 says, Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom. But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof. We see the beast system rising. AI is about to take over. People are getting dependent on it. Even Christians are using it. I seen a video today of a Christian using it to translate their tongues. That is a gift from the Spirit, and only a whole...
We're going to move past that. Because I don't... That the rest of it is different. But, okay. Now, did y'all see who all is clicking up with who? I went looking for Edom and stuff last night. I went looking for Edom and Moab and Assyria and remember in the Dead Sea Scrolls, in the War Scroll for Armageddon, it said that Kittim of Assyria, and remember I told y'all Kittim is normally known for Rome, right? Kittim was referred to as Rome. That was their old name back in the day. Well, the new pope that lives in Rome supports, he's going against a lot of what is going on right now, right? As far as Palestine, he's already spoken out about it. They already said he's a pope that is opposed to a lot of different stuff. Well, it says in the War Scroll that Kittim of Assyria, so Rome, Assyria, and a few other folks is going to all get together. They're going to click up to fight this battle, right? So I went and looked up where it says Edom, Moab, Assyria, and I can't think of the other one where they was. Southeastern Jordan and southeastern Israel, then to the west of, I got it wrote down in there, to the west of something and to the east of something, okay? But it's the whole area that's getting towed up right now. Okay, I also pulled out Nostradamus and went to the back of the book, and it was talking about this war that's gonna be, war that's gonna be fought on the water. Can you tell me what's on the other side of the Gaza Strip? What's on the other side of the Gaza Strip? This. You see that? That's blue. You see it? Excuse me. Yeah. Water. So what do we know that has already been happening? Who remembers when the boats from Russia and China started showing up in the Mediterranean 2 or 3 years ago? Aries, the ship Aries, it was a couple of them, and they were all named after mythological gods or the children of the giants. Do y'all remember this? Or the children of the angels? Y'all remember when we was studying about that, and they was calling it Project Red River or Red something? Y'all remember? So Nostradamus predicted, now this end times, that there was going to be a battle from the sea. Well, if somebody wants to get to Israel or whatever, I mean, they can go other ways, but an easier, thank you, Pumpkin, but an easier way is to just go from the sea and shoot them from, right? No, because they already in the waters over there. They've been over there. So if Israel attacks Iran, Russia and China are coming because their nukes are there. Some of their stuff, they have money invested into Iran. And they just signed like a 20 or 30-year deal, Russia, China, and Iran together, like an alliance, Gog and Magog, with Iran. And we know Iran ain't fooling with Israel, right? Right? Iran and Israel ain't cool. So the people that was gonna be getting with Gog and Magog and fought, hey Pumpkin, hey Auntie, they they clicking up right now. They're signing. That's the army that's gonna come marching over the land that we looked at, where all the birds has been collecting, all the vultures. Remember, and they gonna have their fill of human meat. Remember, y'all remember this class? We done had it a few times, not just once. When we studied about all the different birds, and then we went and watched 25 messianic. We should probably go back and watch 25 messianic prophecies. Because think about it, we watched that 3 years ago. There's several things that have happened since we watched it the first time. You said yes, right. There's other, I think maybe so many of them had happened 3 years ago, but if we go back, I mean, even if we fast forward, you know what I'm saying? Some of that is going to make even more sense right now because we're later in the time. This is crazy. All right, to the next thing.
Enduring what may be the cruelest phase of this cruel conflict. Palestinians in Gaza are enduring what may be the cruelest phase of this cruel conflict. For nearly 80 days, Israel blocked the entry of life-saving international aid. As the world's leading hunger assessment found, the entire population of Gaza is facing the risk of famine. Families are being starved and denied the very basics, all with the world watching in real time.
He said, all with the world watching in real time, people are starving. Did we talk about this? That there would be nobody to send help. Did we talk about it? Everything that we talked about with us as to why we've been doing what we've been doing, the people in Gaza right now and other places, it's not just Gaza. The world is talking about Gaza because it's a part of the biblical prophecy, but it's happening in other places in Africa and stuff too. That there is not enough food. Several countries are talking about famine, not just one. The 25 messianic prophecies, it's on Tubi. Well, it was. I don't know if it's still on Tubi, but that's where we watched it. 25 messianic prophecies. Messianic, however you say it. And then.
Well, guys, we're rushing headstrong into the end times. China has threatened Israel. And this comes after Iran signed a deal with Russia and China. And it's like a 20-year alliance that they signed with each other. And Israel has threatened to bombard Iran for 72 hours on repeat. 72 hours straight on repeat. Now, this will not go over well because China has facilities and Russia has nuclear facilities in Iran. And so they said if Israel does that and they happen to damage China's nuclear facilities in Iran, China will make them no longer exist, saying that they will turn Israel into a wasteland. And guess what? Israel has no alliances right now. Everyone has cut ties with Israel. Israel has been cut off. And now, if this does happen, and it's supposed to happen on Tuesday, and they do end up doing what they do, then they're going to have every single country knocking at their door. So the initial war will be, seems like the Jeremiah 49 war. And then, once they do that, that's between Israel and Iran. And then once they do that, that'll lead into the war of Gog and Magog, the Ezekiel 39 war. But in the midst of that, it says that Babylon, the future Babylon, the new Babylon, will fall in between all of this. And so if all of this seems right, and America happens to be New Babylon, and Israel happens to bombard Iran and damage China or Russia's nuclear facilities, and they come and they surround God.
Can I ask you a question? Who thinks that the research that we have done about who used to be who, studying what they believe, where they used to be, who they allies with, who thinks that's important now? Studying about Turkey and Iran and all of these places that we studied that people said none of it had that ain't biblical, or y'all doing too much, y'all looking too deep in it. Do you think it was too deep? Because prophecies that was prophesied about these people thousands of years ago are just now coming true right now. Stuff that was prophesied before Jesus came is happening to those same lands in 2025. Y'all remember us talking about the super soldiers? China is telling them they about to get the DNA from a worm. Where do y'all think they got the DNA for the super soldiers from? They already been having super soldiers. We knew this 30 years ago, 20 years ago, for sure. Heard about super soldiers in China. But they just released it to the people. So China released that they're doing super soldiers, and Japan released that they're doing human hybrids. All in the same 6-month period. Which we already know they got super soldiers. We already know that. That's why they got the one dude that they brought over there from Iraq down in Ohio, and they didn't use his bones and DNA. We know this. They've been making X-Men this whole time. But to the people that told you studying all this extra stuff was useless, it wasn't. Because now your ears are going to perk up when you hear certain things because of the things that you've studied. Because of the places that you went and looked up and looked over the landscape and different things like that. It was all relevant to right now. Every place that we looked up, all of the terrain that we went and looked at, when we went and looked at the migration of the peoples and who ended up being the father of this people and who ended up being the father of that people, all of that is important for today. Because there are going to be people on this planet that are paying the cost, should I say, for what their forefathers did. Just like that young lady said that it's gonna be a wall of fire in Gaza. They got them people cornered in. They can't go left, they can't go right, they can't go up, and they can't go down, or else them people will shoot at them or send things to keep them in that space. So it is technically a wall of fire because they can't even go to the beach to fish because they'll shoot them on the beach. If they try to go over into Israel or go north or south in any way around there, they are literally being fired at. Would you call that a wall of fire? If you tried to leave your city, you went north, east, south, and west, and everywhere you went, they were shooting super soldiers like in Universal. So, yeah, this. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what I thought about too? So I've been looking into this cloning stuff. And I was watching, I reposted that man saying, which we all seen it probably, but I'll play a little bit for y'all here. He's from years ago. And he was talking about like not the clones, but how they can incubate the babies real fast, like how they be making other Jamie Foxxes and Kanye West and stuff like that. And because they use the pineal gland, whatever you call it, not the pineal gland, the something gland that makes your growth. They take that and they put it with the DNA, and it grows a human in like 90 days or something like that, like fully grown. Y'all listen to that man. I know it's resurfacing again, but it used to be on YouTube and on Facebook too. White dude. Have y'all seen that video where he talks about how the government has been making people forever? The pituitary gland. Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember it. Thank you. So, y'all seen that, right? You said trail grade worms are resistant to radiation, right? But think about this. The Bible says we never know when we entertain an angel, right? Or when we've let one in our house or entertain one unaware, right? Well, the one thing that man said is that they don't have souls, right? They don't have souls. Those bodies that they're making, like the new Kanye West and all of them, they don't have souls. So if they're taking evil spirits that have wanted a body and putting them down in there, could that be why we don't even realize when we entertaining a fallen angel? Could that be why? They get the DNA. That man said they can scrape a few of your skin cells off and grow another you. And we know this to be true because they've been doing it. But because they don't have a soul, they can put an evil spirit who has been alive before down in that body. It can again, spirits can possess inanimate objects. Period. So they make the body. You said this make me think about remember that movie Invasion of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Exactly. But they're making the bodies. That man said all we need is a few of your dead skin cells and we can make another you. And they use the cells from the pituitary gland to grow that body very quickly. A concentrated whatever, and it makes the body whatever. Which means when you touch them, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They was telling us back then they were. So think about that. We didn't came. All of us then came in contact with somebody that made the hair on your body stand up, and not in a good way. What if it was one of these people? Whole time, it's a spirit using a body like Crag, or with Krang, or whatever his name is from the Ninja Turtles. Maybe that's why we'll be entertaining the angel and never know. The bad kind, should I say. Because why would Hollywood be so into transhumanism or taking the consciousness out of one body and putting it into the other? Why would they? I mean, and all the stars that have gotten away, they talk about it. How they get into other bodies and be living as a whole nother person. They've been knowing how to do it. And you want to know why we know? Because it's magic. And how many times have we seen on Disney that the mom switch with the dog and the dog switch with the mom, or the daughter and the mom switch bodies, and they be living as each other? Why would Hollywood put that out over and over and over and over again if they wasn't able to do it? Like how they said, Orlando Brown been saying this for a couple years now. It's Freaky Friday. Come on, y'all. This. Familiar spirits having a... Exactly. Exactly. Which is technically too The Walking Dead. Are they not The Walking Dead? Because that body ain't really alive. Because it don't have no soul. But a spirit can inhabit a body and make it move, and it's like a goyim or a golem. That body of mud or whatever, which our bodies are, like The Walking Dead, or like a golem. A golem is a magical being that they form and bring to life. Y'all know what a golem is? Golem. There's even a place in Israel or over in that area that is called like Golem Heights. In ancient Mesopotamia, a golem is like, kind of looks like the sand dude from Spider-Man. The sand guy would or he looks like no, he looks like the man from Fantastic Four. The big heavy rock dude, that's really what a golem looks like. And guess what? They said Hitler had golems. And y'all know he was in the necromancy. They said Hitler had golems, real ones. And they was snatching people. And think about it. Golems can come up from the mud, like in real life. The Thing. Yep. The Thing was a golem. Yep. Yep. So think about this, y'all. It ain't no telling, like, yeah. If you never looked up a golem, go do some research real quick on a golem. Yeah. They said Hitler had golems. Fighting during the what's the name? World War II. He said, and I dream of Jeannie. Did she used to make fake people? Wasn't there one in Lord of the Rings? I believe so. Yep. Yes, they were made mostly of clay or mud. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So it ain't no telling what we about to see in real life. It ain't no telling what we about to see. And I now I'm starting to hear a lot more people too talk about the things that are gonna come out of the earth and people's hearts giving out with fear because of the things that they gonna see, which is crazy, you know? So I'm happy that we have taken the time to go look at all the scary stuff. Very happy. Because I mean, it ain't that we ain't gonna be scared when we see it, but at least we just not gonna lose it. Right. Because all of this could be coming out at one time. Everything that's in him. Just like the bags. He said, just like them bags, they're going to say, what? AI. Oh, okay. AI. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. They trying to blame everything on AI right now. And I seen that too. Like everything. Oh, it's AI, it's AI, it's AI until they walk up on you and grab you. Until they walk up on you and grab you. Mm-hmm. Imagine all of a sudden a mud puddle coming to life and I stay in. Yeah, y'all got clay mud, do. Y'all got red clay dirt too. Like Arkansas and stuff. Yep. And do. Yep, because my pregnant auntie used to make people bring it back for her. I want to show y'all one more thing. Did y'all see Harvard is offering free classes? Have y'all ever heard of such things? They offering free university classes at Harvard. Did you know? I ain't never known nothing to be free at Harvard, honey. Yeah, they're offering like 3 or 4 free classes. Classes about everybody can enroll. Yeah, they offering some free classes. Uh-huh. Ah, hey, Tanisha. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't that won't he do it? He sure will. Gonna get you a Harvard class or two for free. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gonna get you some Harvard classes. Might as well. Please do. While they offering them. Something. I might have already showed y'all then. I might have already. Hey, auntie and family, wow, let me go over there and stop playing with Texas Southern. Bullshit. No, stay there. Just go get your free classes. Don't leave. Just go get your free classes while you can. A few other schools do too online. Good job. Good job. Well, wherever you can get it. When the mountains start getting up, that part. It was something else I wanted to. Is this it?
Israel is bracing for the worst case scenario this morning that United States officials believe could materialize within just hours. This worst case scenario is the possibility of a direct attack by Iran on Israeli soil. According to 2 U.S. officials who spoke with CBS News, officials believe that this attack could look like possibly more than 100 drones and dozens of missiles aimed at various military targets within Israel. These drones and missiles would come directly from Iranian soil. Such a strike would break out a large-scale war in the Middle East and would force Israel to respond big. Meanwhile, countries are reacting. India has issued a travel advisory saying, quote, in the view of the prevailing situation in the region, all Indians are advised not to travel to Iran or Israel till further notice. We are now in the 24 to 48 hour window that many experts believe that Iran could launch a retaliatory strike on Israel, which means we are in the period where a full-scale war could break out. I'm going to have updates for you throughout the day and night, so be sure.
That's like by Tuesday. Like the day after tomorrow. Which makes sense, because if the International Day of Peace is September 22nd, 4 months of full out raw, there would be a reason for that man to come out and say he about to do some peace in the Middle East. No? Hmm. Hmm. False peace. Come on. Come on. And you already see you can't trust nobody. You cannot, they cannot trust. Remember we talked about the king from the north. Who remembers us talking about the king from the north? And I said it's not the United States. It's north of Israel. Y'all remember that? When we studied about that? And I said if you go straight up, the largest land is Russia. Russia is in bed with the United States. Russia is in bed with China. Russia is in bed with Iran. Excuse me. You heard him say Israel don't really have no allies right now. Y'all remember that had to be a part of what was going to go on for certain things to start happening. Remember that basically the whole world was going to be going against Israel. Now, do I think those are the real Israelis? No. But this is a fight with the sons of darkness and the sons of light. But remember, the Israelis or the Jews, whoever it is, they're going to wake up in like the middle of this time and realize that the person that's been telling them to do all this stuff is not the Christ. Do y'all remember that part? They going to realize that he not who they think, but it's really going to lightweight be too late. Because he's going to sit on the Temple Mount and proclaim himself God. Right? This is what the Bible say. He going to sit on the Temple Mount and proclaim, and this is when he's going to be able to make fire come down from heaven. No? Yeah. They found a Messiah. And since they found a Messiah, Israel has become more violent, more inhumane. Right? Since he got over there, they have increased their callousness in the last 3 years. Not that they ain't always been callous, but the stuff that they doing now is crazy. And that's because that man is over there. So he getting ready to bring about the false peace. And folks, it's going to be delusional again, thinking it's about to be okay. And destruction is coming. Everywhere. You heard the lady say they going to be running to and fro everywhere, just trying to get somewhere. Not they, us. Never seen before kind of things. Exactly. Exactly. So understand this. We getting into crunch time. We already in crunch time, but we really getting into crunch time. And it's so scary because people still don't believe it. They still think we just got decades and, whatever else. And it's like, are you not watching the news or listening to the radio or anything? You don't see the word fulfilling itself? That's scary. Terrifying. Because it is. In every step of the way. Now they're saying they're going to feed the Gazans, right? America's coming up with their own plan with Israel to feed the Gazans, but you have to be vetted. Did you hear what I said? In order to eat, they are going to have to be vetted. What does that sound like to you? Tell me. Oh. So we're going to feed you, but we're going to have to know exactly who you are in order to feed you. Does it make sense that it's starting over there? The starvation, because the beast system been here. But look at what, right. They've been 80 days without food. 2 million people been 80 days without food. And now they saying the system that Israel and America are coming up with is, we'll feed you, we're going to have our own humanitarian aid, but we need to vet you before you can eat. Does it make sense that that part is starting over there in that very space? And then it's going to spread to the world? It makes sense. Because now we can go eat. We can go get food. But look at where that's starting. Look at where the famine started. Look at where it started. Okay, in the Holy Land first. And then it's going to spread out into the world. You mean like the worship of the one world leader that's going to come out that same place? They are the most vulnerable people right now. Come on. Y'all see how they playing it though? You're going to have to get vetted to be able to get food. And these people are already starving. Didn't I tell y'all that's how they was going to do it? They need you to be destitute so you go ahead and take it. They need you to be stupid, dumb, hungry so you just so frantic. We had classes on this. And y'all are literally watching the class happen. Literally. What we see over there is coming for the rest of the world. Satan starting out where Jesus started out. Jesus was a Palestinian and a Jew. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, and they make America vulnerable. Okay. It's happening. Right now. And because it's not happening here or right where most people can see it, they're not paying attention to what is being said and done. They've been starving them people technically for over a year. Because when they was giving them rations, it wasn't even really enough. People were still hungry a year ago. They were still hungry. They are just starving now. Okay? So they been not having enough to eat because they was bombing the trucks and stuff prior to. But now it ain't been nothing for over 80 days until China just said, if you don't let this stuff in here. But like they said, 9 trucks ain't about to do nothing for 2 million people. There will be nowhere to hide from this disaster. This part, they not going to pay attention until it hits their town. This. So pay attention to what, remember I said, don't be okay with what they doing to everybody else. Because if you don't pay attention, it's going to be up on you before you know it. They just sent another American citizen to that prison, and he served in the Army or the Navy or whatever. He had his real ID, and they still locked him up and sent him over there. He had his real ID, and he served in the military, and they still sent him to that El Salvador place. A citizen. A real citizen. Yes, because I watched a video with the lady talking about the new ID requirements. Yeah. 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 And we talked about this, the concentration camps. Did we talk about the concentration camps? We talked about some of us was going to be sent into prisons. Some of us was going to be unalived, and some of us was going to be running for the hills. We talked about it. We are literally watching it happen because the Gaza, the people in Gaza, the Palestinians in Gaza, they're in a concentration camp. They can't leave. If they don't send no food, they're not going to get none. And people are sick and dying. This is the same thing that was going on in. It's the exact same thing happening. They were being starved to death. Do you see it? Watch some of the concentration camps, so heartbreaking, and we literally watching it right now. On nationwide, worldwide, international TV. We are watching a concentration camp happen. And there's babies there that are dying. There's old people. There's sick people. There's everybody. In real time. And so as heartbreaking as it is to watch, I watch it to prepare my mind. I watch it to prepare my mind for real. And do. Because even watching them dig through that trash and there's flies all over it, and they eating sour bread and moldy bread and fighting over rice and pushing and all of that. Yeah, I need to get my mind ready to see that. Oh yeah, I know. They've been having them forever and ever, Miss Brooks. I do know that. So I'm not gonna keep y'all. I'm about to go lay down for a minute, cause running around and doing all that today got me a little wore out. So I'm gonna take me a nap. And I don't know if I'll be back because it's already 5 o'clock. Is it just me, or are the days going by really, really fast? Even faster than they were 2 years ago. Is it just me? Because I woke up at like 6 o'clock this morning. 7. Between 6 and 7. I got down to the city about 11. And it's already 5 o'clock. I left there about 2:30, going on like 2:30. Yeah, hey, Miss Lady. Time is going by so fast. Like, it was just like 3 o'clock. It's already 5:28. I feel like, I don't know. No, not just you, time. Okay. Because this whole day is gone. I didn't do nothing. I got up. Well, I ain't going to say I didn't do nothing, but I got up, got dressed, talked to my daughter for about 30 minutes, went down there, did that, drove around, came back. It wasn't even 3 o'clock. It's already almost 6. They are going by faster, and this menopause don't make it no better yet, because my schedule all off, because I'm about to go lay down, and I'll probably be up in the middle of the night. I know some of y'all got to go to work tomorrow, so if you catch 3, if we do a midnight class, okay. It is justice. I know it is. I know it is. This day, I think I left my house at like 10. I left my house at 10 and I got back at 2:45, maybe right at 3 o'clock. I've been on here, what, roughly an hour, 30 minutes or so, something like that. We witnessed a homeless man dig nachos from the garbage can, and a lady had just tossed. He got them and ate them with no shame. He was hungry. We bought him a meal. Come on. They is. It's fast. It's like I wake up and it's already 6 o'clock in the evening. Seriously. That quick. The days is going by very quickly. Very quickly. He said that they are. I've been doing a lot of sleeping too. I'm grateful for it though. Time is going very fast and the weather is weird. Here we still have frost in the mornings, close to the end of May. That's crazy. Wow. It's chilly here too today. It's cool, but if I probably should have had on a little light jacket, but I had the heat on in the car. And I talked to my daughter, and it was chilly there the day before yesterday in Indy. The season shall change, and the days shall be shortened for the very elect's sake. We are living in time. Yep. Don't take a nap. It'll be morning when you nap and night when you wake up. That's my issue right now, Justice. That is my issue right now. I told you I laid down at like 2 the other day. I didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock. It might have been 3. I woke up at like 9:57. That's crazy. So it's not just me. I'm happy. Because at first I was like, okay. I just told my daughter, I was like, I don't know what's going on with my sleep pattern. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the time is off. I don't know how to explain it. I've been thinking it was my menopause. And some of y'all ain't in my menopause. So it's not just me. I've been sleeping all day and up all night. Okay. Okay. So then I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna come on. Yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Like I wake up at like between 7 and 8 or 7 and 9 or 6 and 9. Y'all know I used to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I can't go to bed. I've been going to bed at like 2 or 3. I had to put some drops on last night to go to sleep. Oh my goodness. If I take a nap, my sleep is off. I'm gonna be up tonight. My schedule is off too. I'm tired every evening at 4 to 6. Need a nap? Yeah. Listen. It's not only me good. No, Mondays feel like Thursdays. Friday feel like Sunday afternoon. It feels like the middle of the week now. Listen to me. Listen. I believe it. Because Friday, I thought it was Sunday. Or Saturday. I knew the day was off. I had to look at my thing. I said, girl, it's Friday. I don't know why I thought it was either already Saturday or we was going into Sunday. And it was Thursday evening going into, listen, days all off. I had to put on my diffuser, my galaxy lights, and had Alexa play rain noises. So it's not just me. Baby, listen. My daughter called me last night at 10 o'clock. She never calls me at 10. It was either, yep, because my granddaughter was gone. She was like, I can't believe you up. Girl, I just got up. She said, Mom, I'm just getting up. It was like 9 something, almost 10. Last night, yep. I have to turn rain sounds on. Okay, so it's not just me. I got to put my blackout curtains on and everything. Okay. Thank you, Dad, because I was like, God, are you mad at me? What's going on? My mom is 59 and she is the same way right now. I be wondering what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to tell you, it's something. I don't know if the poles is shifting or what. No, it's not just her, Pumpkin, because my stuff is crazy right now. That's crazy. Get maybe 2 or 4 hours. Listen. And I've been tossing and turning. It's like I'm sleeping, but I be waking. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not going to say it's not a peaceful sleep, but it's something. It's something. I'm tired right now. Like it's bedtime. Yes. But if I go to bed and have a nap, I'll be up 2 or 3. Yep. Yep. All of it. All of that right now. You said, yep, I was up last night between 3 and 6 and then go back to sleep. Girl. Okay. So I'm happy. I mean, I'm not happy. I'm not sound sleeping. Right. We are all in it together, evidently, because how is y'all experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing? Your sleep has been off. I don't know. I feel like I just need to be up. Like I got, like a reset. I need to be watching this. This. I told my daughter last night, I said, I feel like it's something I'm supposed to be doing. Right? I'm trying to, listen, I got up, took the trash out, was running around, did the dishes, like, okay. I don't feel so crazy now because at first I was like, what am I not doing? What is going on? But maybe he's alerting us. Yes, Day. Yep. You said, and when I get up through the night, I have such good sleep. I just feel like it's time to start the day and do things right. Yeah, so I'm happy it's not. I mean, I'm not happy y'all going through it too, but I'm happy because I thought I was tripping. I'm going to be honest. I was like, I don't know if this is menopause. I don't know. Listen. Okay. Sleeping and eating different too. Yep. The way when I eat has changed. Yep. 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 All of that. I ate noodles at like 11:30 last night. Uh-huh. Did. Did. And normally I would just wait till the morning. On the news the other day, people were saying their sleep patterns have been off with the people waking up between 2 and 4. Yeah. And the hot flashes, 1 minute crying and laughing. Listen. Okay. Alexa, play Upside Down by Diana Ross, that part, because something is going on. And I'm happy it's not just me. I'm happy it's not just me. You've been in spiritual warfare during these times, busting these things. Come on now. Come on. Come on. I did that this morning. Woke up at 3, changed over to laundry, let the dog out, read the Bible, and went straight out at 4 a.m. Yeah, something's up. Something is up. Something is up. It is. I believe it. Because like I said, I was looking into some stuff last night in Nostradamus. I can't even lie to y'all and tell y'all what it is. I think he's getting us ready. I'm going to say that. I think he's getting us ready, like, for something. I do believe that. I don't know what it is, and I haven't been able to put my hands on it, and I didn't want to speak and be all weird, but now that I know y'all feeling the same thing, I feel a little bit more relaxed. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what is going on, Dad? Like, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I agree. I feel that it's something, but I don't know what it is. This. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I tell you this. I'm grateful that it ain't just me. Because, see, y'all get to be around people. So it's somebody to tell you if you off. There's nobody around here to tell me that I'm off. Right? Like you'll have a husband or a wife or a kid or somebody around and say, what's wrong with you? Or, you been acting weird. Ain't nobody around me. So I constantly have to be checking myself. You see what I mean? Ain't nobody around me to see that my patterns are different. So then, there's nobody to say, Circa, why you know what I mean? So I just be weird. Like, okay, is you tripping? I go try to journal or something. It's people to tell y'all off. Ain't nobody around me to tell me I'm off. Same for you, right? So I just be thinking, am I tripping? Am I overstimulated? I've been, I don't know. You said we all having our spirits on high alert. He doing it. Gotta be. Gotta be. Yeah. If we're gonna be on the run, middle of the night would be the best to move. I'm just saying, you're right, Keisha. I think something is coming. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if he's telling us to tighten up. I don't know. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're off. You know what? I don't know what's going on, Circa, but you're off. You need to get it back together. There's something wrong. You said, I tell you, don't even worry about it. It's something off. Something is off. Y'all know she gonna come through. Listen, I better get in shape. Listen, I've been stretching at night, making sure these knees is gone, because even if they can't run, they gonna have to walk. I'm trying to wake people up, popping the cake open. Listen, just because I want something sweet, this part. And have been eating a lot of sweets in the middle of the night. I got some 2 packs of gummy worms in there right now, and I was eating gummy worms and chocolate covered cranberries last night before I went to sleep. Yeah, I probably should have stopped and got me some at the gas station for this evening. Might have to go on over there. Listen, have been eating in my sleep, waking up with crumbs all in the bed. My knees have been sounding like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Girl, yours and mine both. God told me to put my dang brace on before I went down to the city. And I was like, I'm not going to be doing all that. Girl, caught myself trying to run. My legs said, ooh, I said, wait a minute, hold on. I bet you I'll put it on next time you say it. I bet you I'll put it on next time you say it. Call myself, not you craving gummy worms and I'm craving ice cream. Wanted some of that too. Wanted some of that. I almost bought some. Quit playing. Did. I went down all the aisles in the gas station last night. Did. But I didn't want the bubbly guts. So I said, choose wisely. You already up. Did. Did. Maybe he is prepping us for our watchman duties. I did. You said I even got. Ooh, that sounds. See, don't. I been went to the stuff. I've been on the carrot cake thing now, heavy. I ain't gonna lie, and they $2.69 a piece. And I buy 2 at a time, and I eat one, and then I eat a little bit of the other. And I try to save it and for the middle of the night or the next day. But yep, it's a lot of snacks in my bed right now. Listen, I'm fighting this sleep, and I haven't ate nothing today since yesterday. That part. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go eat. Is you said getting off the bed and doing a vacuum. I'm telling you, you here in Texas, we have a place called HEB. Lord, thank you, Jesus, for HEB. Listen, I got a taste for pound cake. Ooh. I don't know about coconut, but the pound cake sounds 7-Up cake right now with some lemon frosting. Listen. I've been eating carrots and what's the other one? Red velvets. Killing them. Sometimes 2 at a time. I'm trying to tell you. It's bad. It's real bad. I've been wanting all the snacks I can eat. All the snacks I can eat, honey. And here we are at another snack conversation. I'm just telling y'all. You said all I've been seeing is coconut cakes. Listen, I get it. Hey. We might as well enjoy them while we can. You said I'm not listening. My bad. Listening. I listen. But in a minute, it ain't gonna be no bakeries and stuff. You ain't got to overindulge, but while we got cakes and pies and cookies and tarts and stuff, I even pulled out a cherry. I had bought some Pop-Tarts a couple of weeks ago. Forgot they was in there. Talking about scrambling through the cabinets trying to find me something sweet. And found the dang cherry Pop-Tarts. I said, ooh. But I end up eating something else. The chocolate covered cranberries and the gummy worms. But today, I'm about to heat that up. I eat the s'mores Pop-Tarts and the cookies and cream. Listen. Ooh, this is making my mouth water. The cherry and the strawberry, kill them every time. Girl, I got my mouth water. And when it's hot, I got some cherry fritters. Ooh, from Safeway in the car. Ooh. The one over there off of what is that, 30th? Or the one out east. Which one? Look. Girl. Ooh, that make my mouth water. Listen. Not y'all remember our souls can be fat. Now, yeah. Right, well, oh, yep. Auntie used to live on 25th, girl. Quit playing. I used to live on 25th and Temple. Quit playing. And then that used to be my grocery store at one point in time back in the day. Did. Yeah. Oh, listen. Sure did. Right behind churches, girl. That's crazy. I love food. It make me happy. That's why I want to test the hate. That's why I want to go to hell, because they going to be hungry and thirsty. But we going to have unlimited fountain drinks. And it's going to look like Willy Wonka up there. Wouldn't you rather go to that place? You said I was just looking at how I have two cheap girls. What you're not going to do is, because from the side I do too. I noticed that the other day. I said, what is this? Where did this other little flap come from? It's all kind of flaps in all kinds of places. I don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. We're going to be the houses that have the dessert list. And you said, now I want a public chantilly cake. Ooh, I never heard of it. Look at us. I love y'all. You making me hungry. I'm sorry. I'll see you later. I'm about to go. Y'all hear my stomach moving around? Mm-hmm. Listen. Yeah, I love y'all. I'm about to go find me some snacks right now. The only thing that make me feel better is knowing that I will be skinny in the future. Until then, I'm grabbing. Listen, right? We all about to be. The whole world is. Everybody about to be looking like runway models in a minute. And I ain't talking about the ones that got meat on them, the other kind. Oh, I bet it is. I will. I feel like I might have seen one. Ain't no telling. But I would like to taste one though. It might be somewhere here to make one. We all about to be on the runway model diet, so I might as well get it while we can. Don't y'all think? Hey, Deborah, don't y'all think? Everybody about to be on a diet. Everybody about to be on Ozempic. Everybody. So we might as well get our. I mean, what you gonna have to look back on? Like, think about the good memories of. I need to be able to be eating a piece of rice cake and tell myself that it's a cherry turnover or something. You hear me? 2 Tic Tacs for dinner. This part. Oh, okay. So did y'all? Okay, real quick now. Did y'all watch Never Let Go? Did y'all watch it with Holly Berry and the boys? No, y'all didn't get a chance to. Okay, okay, oh, okay. Y'all realize it's a movie Never Let Go, Pumpkin. Okay, so those of you that watched it, y'all realize that's what's happening in Gaza right now, right? Y'all, to those of y'all that got to watch it, what y'all think? Not about the demons, about the other part. Y'all see how little them plates had on them? Y'all see how quickly stuff did what it did? Come on, Deborah. Come on. Come on. And bugs. And bugs. What is in there is happening over there. Remember when I told y'all they was only eating salt in Gaza? When you seen it? Okay. He picked up that little frog and shoved it into his mouth. Baby, that messed me up. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, God, I'm not ready for that. I said, he ain't about to. I thought he was going to take it home and eat some frog legs. He was so hungry, he didn't even wait. He act like that thing on Grim. The goat dude on Grim. Remember the goat dude on the way them jars emptied out? Come on. So let me ask you a question. Now do you see why I've been begging and 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 begging people, put your pride to the side and get what you can? Because when you are starving, it does not matter. You just gonna be happy to have something. It is, Lady SK. But think about it. Is this not what I've been screaming the whole time? I ain't got no pride when it comes to my babies eating. You see? Miss Crawford, please prepare my mind too. And now you understand why I've been begging y'all and begging everybody that would listen. Listen, you better get as much as you can. We ain't never seen no stuff like that. I was telling my kids when they throw food away, they're going to miss that food. Oh, when we all starving, so stop it. Listen, and if you can, start a compost so that at least you can grow more. Or have them take the seeds out or whatever you can. They still don't believe. They don't. Even though they're watching people do it in Gaza. And then poor Rover, my heart sank in my chest when she was going to eat him. Do you see how the Bible's saying that the woe to those that give suck? You see it? They gonna run up in the mountains. And you see what the demon was telling her to do? I don't want to tell the movie because some people ain't watched it. But you see what the devil was telling her to do? Them demons was telling her what to do. And it's biblical, what they was telling her to do. It is. It's biblical. And this is why I be begging folks to go on and get what they need. But anyway, let's go find some snacks. I love y'all. I might come on later on in the middle of the night. We shall see. And he kept telling her, yep. Okay, well, I ain't going to tell it then. Y'all go on and watch it. Did any of you guys get to watch Oddity? Learn how to grow those kiwi seeds. Come on now. Did y'all did anybody get a chance to watch Oddity? It's interesting too. It takes a little bit to get going. But if you get a chance, Oddity, you can watch it on a couple different places. I think it's on Max. I don't know for sure which one it's on. Oddity. It's interesting. Very. And it talks about a lot of the stuff we studied in here too. Oddity. So if you get a chance, watch that. Yeah. You said I'll look that up tonight now instead of going to sleep. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Did you, Keish? Baby, listen, that used to be me and my kids when we get ready to eat dinner. We was going to watch that, or we was going to watch Heroes or Law and Order. Mm-hmm. It make you think about everything that's going on right now, don't it? Under the half circle. And now they trying to put us under a half circle. Interesting. Mm-hmm. 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 Told y'all. And you see that came out in what, 2013 or something? In 2013, and it's 2025. And now that's what they talking about. Were you? Listen. Yep, so Oddity. Under the Half Circle. What's the other one? Never Let Go. And there's something else I wanted y'all to watch if you get a chance. I can't think of it right now. Have I seen the Bible trilogy on Tubi? I don't know. I'm not gonna say no though. I'm not gonna say no because I didn't watch a lot of that stuff years ago. Unless it's new. My husband be like, "You watch the weirdest stuff." I be like, "I'm preparing my mind." Heck yeah. Some other folks gonna wish they prepared theirs too. Yeah, that Oddity movie gonna make you think about a lot. And it take a minute to get going, but you gotta pay attention. You have to pay attention. And the end is crazy. You like, so Oddity, if you get a chance. And I'm leaving. Bye. Because I keep on saying I'm leaving and don't go nowhere. I'll see y'all maybe tonight, maybe in the middle of the night. I don't know. Yeah. I watched Under the Half and it's so surreal right now. Listen. And it gets crazier. I'm trying to tell you. It do. That's why I said they've been putting stuff in our face this whole time, but because we just looked at everything like TV and not documentaries based on true stories, we just went on to something else. But as y'all can see, pretty much everything that they put on TV is actually a documentary. Whether it be science fiction, stuff about the supernatural humans, human hybrids, the whole nine. So, I see y'all. Everything is everything. I love y'all.